haven't seen a single one all day. No, I hope you guys are enjoying your 4th of July, staying safe, not doing anything stupid. Don't get your hands blown off because that would suck. Recently made some posts on my social media about what bike would I get next if I didn't want to or didn't have the ability to rebuild this, because there's a lot of parts that I can't really find, and sometimes product descriptions themselves don't actually give you really accurate stuff, you know? So I am thinking about getting a new bike, preferably I want an R9 or an R1 or a ZX10R, something like that. Or, you know, maybe I could just stick with the 600 cc's and just get like a ZX6R. Or I was considering the CF Moto 675 SS, simply because it just looks nice. But I don't know, I've had a couple of people actually allow me to ride their bikes, but they were all like 1000 cc's or like the really nice, the nicer bikes of the 600s. No Ducatis, nothing, no Aprilias. I've heard Aprilias are really nice, so that's also been something I've been kind of considering. But put a chain tensioner on this and it doesn't make as much noise, but by doing so it kind of changed my timing a little bit, so it doesn't start up instantly anymore. So that can be frustrating, but it's whatever. Let me actually make sure I put this GPS route in. There we go. I'm not even sick anymore and I'm still sniffling. Working with too much dirt and dust around me kind of makes me lose my mind a little bit. All right, I think we're good. I need to redo my levers. There's just so many things I need to redo on this bike, and it's actually kind of like daunting. But that's a lot of money. I've done actual estimates on like how much I would have to spend on this bike to actually revive it and bring it back to its natural glory. $8,500 is not something I'm willing to spend. So if there are any, you know, like Yamaha, for example, Yamaha, if you're willing to like help me revive this bike, that'd be kind of cool. Other than that, I will just test my losses and just go for something else that's, you know, yeah, I might have to make payments on a bike if I really want to get into something. Because that's kind of like my only option right now. Either that or like trade this to somebody who knows more about what they're doing and actually have the passion and the money for it. Because I can have the passion, I just don't have the money like that. My YouTube isn't really booming yet for me to be able to unlock the paid channel, whatever, you know. I can't monetize. So plus I've gotten a lot less active when it comes to like Twitch streaming as well, let alone like TikTok stuff. I don't like social media so much, but I love writing, and the fact that I do have all the gear to make the content, I might as well do it since I know what I'm doing. It's just a matter of always trying to like keep up with algorithms and stuff like that. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys know, but my suspension's completely cooked. So I can lean on the tail of my bike and the whole thing wants to just drop down. So like I think not even like the engine rebuild itself is expensive, but considering the fact that I would have to dish out like $1,000 just to get the proper rear shock that I want. And so far the cheapest option to rebuild my front shock was around $500. So I'm like, regardless, I'm still kind of in the ballpark of like $1,700 just to get everything done after taxes. So little bit of the pain on the wallet side of things, even though I have learned a lot rebuilding this bike and it's been fun. But at the end of the day, I don't have the time to be always building the bike when I really need it for transportation. Like, this is what I use to go to work and do pretty much all my errands. This turn right here is really dirty, and it's like you can see all the gravel on the road. It gets so sketchy trying to like get on this highway, and considering the fact that the traffic is also really bad, it gets pretty unpredictable. But to everyone who's riding out today, make sure you guys please stay safe. enjoy your 4th of July. Don't do anything stupid, you know. That wind is insane. But it's keeping me cool, so. Oh, little speed wobble. Thank you. This cruise is always so nice. It just sucks when you're like behind vehicles and there's already so much gravel on the road that you'll have like the trucks and vehicles like throw rocks at you and it'll hit me in the chest and I'll go home and I'm like, why is my chest stinging? And then I have like all these little tiny little scabs and stuff that have been bleeding throughout my shirt. Clean my wheels a little bit. I will say, after everything I've done for this bike, I'm actually really happy that it runs really smooth on the highway. Obviously, I still don't have like the air fuel mixture perfect when it comes to idling and like just the low RPM stuff. So stop and go traffic can kind of suck, and sometimes the bike will die. Especially with the manual cam chain tensioner that I have, it kind of threw out the timing a little bit. Even though I said that earlier, but just trying to go off the top of my head of things I've already like talked about or things that I'm like, what's currently on my mind. You can see my little, you can see my RPM hand start to like bounce around a little bit. I think my TPS is off. But again, a lot more things that I don't want to have to replace. And it's not like it's going to be easy to find them OEM or brand new, because a lot of things are discontinued for this year R6. And considering the fact that all R6s are pretty much just gone anyways. So you can get some stuff OEM that's like, cool, you'll be able to get 99% of everything that you need. But for this bike, being 26 years old, it's a 2000, you're not getting anything for this. It's going to be all eBay listings, used Chinese products off Amazon that's been like refurbished, and you don't even know if they're actually going to be good or not. Like, I don't know what level of testing they've used or actually done on them. Okay, these guys are going fast. I was going 80 to be reasonable with the speed limit, but I don't like when cars can just catch up to me because I can't predict what they're going to do. Especially with this heat, a lot of people are getting upset these days. Let me just get out the way of these people. Sucks you can't lane split in this state. May hit the brakes hard. This guy's from Texas, so I know he understands the vibe. Oh, everyone's gunning it. So that guy's going like 100 plus. Get around those guys, and now we're chilling again. And it sucks because it is a holiday, it's a weekend as well, so not a lot of cops are out. So a lot of these people are going to be doing some very random things, because it looks like it's really clear, right? I could just fly through all of these guys, but vehicles are also going to think the exact same thing, and they're bigger, so like, what risk do they really have to driving as stupid? Because with me, I have to be like very precise with what I'm doing. and be very aware of everyone else, because like one nick for me is catastrophic. The moment that I went on that corner, that dude in that ZX was like, hey, yo, it's a biker. And considering the fact that I'm one of those bikers who has like a very visually appealing bike, and I kind of stand out a lot, I do as much content as I can, and I'm trying to get out there locally, but I haven't really been going to a lot of meets, so it's kind of like ruining the organic reach for me. But I've just been so busy, I haven't actually been able to go out and do stuff. It's just work, home, and like whatever errands in between that. I haven't really planned for like hanging out with friends or just casual stuff. Like I went to the gym once, literally last week, and I haven't went since. Like, look how easy everyone passes me. Alright, he's turning. Yeah, everyone's going, everyone has like a really nice pace going for them. I will say, if I get like a faster bike, like I want to get a leader bike, simply because like all the newer ones, they already have tech on them that makes them not as powerful, and you can like tame them a lot better. And even though this is only a 600cc bike, it is carbureted, so you don't really have a lot of forgiveness as far as like what you should and shouldn't do, because yeah, you hit that power band on this bad boy and it gets really bad really quick. Oh my god, my bike just wants to like slam forward even if I like lightly press the brakes. It's just aggressive, but it's like I adjust to it as much as I can, so it's not too terrible. I'm like one of those riders who, it doesn't matter what it is that I'm on, I understand what it is and how it likes to function, and then I ride to its limits as well. Like, you're going so fast that I got confused on what was actually going on. Okay, who's walking across the street? Who's walking across the street? Why did that just go on? There's no one here. Very odd. Where's Casper at? That's weird. Just passed by the owner of ADP, or APD. There we go. Apex Prodigy Division. Really chill guy. Everyone knows him pretty much. He's good friends with the owner of Track Shark. And the last one that I went to for Track Shark event, that was really insane. Like, I've never been to any real car events ever in my life. And there was also like a bike meet there. There was just a lot of people, like very interesting stuff. Wish I got better content at the time, but I also wish I was a little bit better with content creation at the time. Plus, I want a bigger bike so I can not have to worry about bogging down just because, yeah, I don't want to have to bog down just because, oh, you're in too high of a gear. I just want to be able to pull out smoothly. Like, I want another reason to have like another focus on my throttle control. But yeah, if anyone in the video would let me ride their bike, if you're local to the Boise area, It would be really dope of you, honestly. Like, I want to be able to like do videos and more reviews on other vehicles. Like, I want to be able to do like bike reviews on other people's bikes, just to kind of get like a more versatile understanding of like what it is that I actually like and what's actually out there for me. But yeah, to all my biker homies that are watching right now, yo, go down to the comments, tell me what bike you have and why you love it so much. I need as much insight as I can from the community, just to kind of understand what is nice. Like, what is it that makes that bike useful, beneficial, worth loving, you know? I need to re-bleed all of my brakes. I just got a new reservoir for this, and I got a new reservoir for my rear, because this one is kind of dry rotted right now. So it kind of absorbs moisture, because, you know, it's obviously not a perfect seal anymore. So like my rear brake pedal is kind of, look how much that travels. There's like no pressure at all either. So sometimes it kind of sucks because I can't do too much. If I ever try to get into like wheelies and stuff, I don't really have a rear brake that I can actually like use. But yeah, as much as I dog on this bike, I do love the R6. It's just so old that there's like so many things that just need too much work. And this light isn't going to turn red until this car got here. I've been sitting at this light for like a whole 30 seconds.
The next day.
I'll walk over there and I'll turn on this pedestrian sign. Well, this guy's grilling up right now. Ooh, that sounds nice. We got some bikers pulling up. Vibing. Oh, those are girl riders. And I got a purple bike, so you know I'm like, I look like I should be around them, you know? Oh my God, light change. I'm about to fucking book it. I'm about to book it. We vibing? And she's tiny too. These lights take forever, and it gets hot. Thank God. Where'd the other biker go? I'm guessing that was a different party. I just appreciate the fact that people are actually out here riding, you know? Done the same shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I have so many friends that are like all female that want to get into like track dates with me. So don't expect anything less than that, because so far that's kind of the only thing I've got going for me. All my female friends want bikes. They look up to me for riding. Chilling. I don't even give a fuck. I gotta get this thing tuned so bad. And by tuning, I don't mean plug a computer in and just do some magic shit. I mean, like, I got to actually take this bike apart for the 20th time, redo all of my shit, like mixture screws, sync my carbs, all of it, the whole 9 yards. Not fun. I don't want to do it again, but I got to. Especially if I want to keep riding this bike. It gets kind of frustrating. But, you know, we do it for the love of the game. If I get a newer bike, I wouldn't have to worry about that as much. But it'd be really easy kind of just go in. Oh, you know, I gotta just change the spark plug and I'm perfectly fine. I don't gotta take apart the entire bike. Oh, I've been using ethanol fuel for too long and now I gotta clean out my jets. And then it's just all ass again. Same person. Same person. Everyone's chilling. I love her Gixxer though. Her Gixxer's like really clean. that right there, that low, super slow acceleration just to get off the line. It gets kind of frustrating because like you're kind of getting punched with these bikes, especially with them being carved, and I don't like how unreliable and unpredictable that part alone can be. Because if this camera had any wider FOV, you would see that my legs went from relaxed to full on goth mommy gripping the dog shit out of this tank. But that's also how 600cc bikes are. Like, you already get that power band where it's gonna punch you around like that 8K, 10K mark. But it's just the idle. If I could just get that part like figured out and mastered, then that'd be fine. I wouldn't have as many complaints, but my suspension's still messed up. And the only thing saving me right now is the fact that I have like really good tires. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. It's nice though. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much time in this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. Trying to get into some new bikes, see what's out there, plan accordingly to, I mean, exactly what I want to go to, because I wouldn't want to just get another 600cc. I want to go for like, you know, like a Gixxer 750, or just go straight to the R9 or 1000cc club. Plus, I'm tired of getting blown around on the highway. This bike is just way too light. I need something else that's gonna make me feel like a big man, you know? No Kari. But until next time, guys, have a good one. 2 wheels down. It's your boy Sheeran.